What's going on, my gorgeous goblins? It's round 3 of, I guess week 0 of BT21. And Trix, he's on some Galantmon stuff. Or is he? Evil. Speaking of evil, Evil Johnny, still on table 1 because, you know, he's still Johnny. Gonna be picking up the Cyclone with this one. A lot of boost, a lot of training. We're gonna have the Gilmon turn into a Gil X. And we do have the analog as well. So a pretty early setup. I mean, the fact that there's analog youth here maybe implies you might be seeing this deck at some point, but you know, maybe we'll see. Might be. I know people will be wanting the list. You're not getting it to start with, unless you send it to me. Brackets, he did not. Second analog youth coming out of security, and we get the progress check because it was there, and then end of attack does it immediately pop it, so we burn 1. So a crispy 3 checks. Draw 1, trash 1 off the Gralmon X. But what is the trash target? You're so quick with it. Yeah, we're gonna trash off the Wargrowl X. Actually, no, it's just Wargrowl. There's no Wargrowl X. Speaking of Wargrowl, it's gonna come down. Raid Retail. Not gonna be able to. This actually might just be game if he just swings it. Obviously, you have to respect an ace because you are looking at Wargrowlmon. Swing, out comes the token. And then token is going to pop it. So yeah, he's just going to kill him immediately. And whilst we're getting shuffled up for game 2, I want to say a thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. Unfortunately for Trix, that was a slow one. But fortunately for us, we have members as always, the Mega Justice Josh, and Ultimate here on YouTube, tier 3 on Twitch. Then for Ultimate, Steve, Tommy NT, Tommy Trix on the sticks, 3 Strike, called Brad, and King of Knights. We'll say though, we do have a brand new member joining at the Digi-Egg tier for as little as £1 a month. Ashley Wags, good to see you. I'm going to see the Gilmon and an analog youth to open things up. No Tocado in sight. Training, going to find the Medusa, and we're going to put the Eliza down, which is going to find just the Owen, because it does not find. But speaking of does not find, neither does that purple trainings. It sends 2 secret Galantmons to the bottom. We're on a slow start. I can't deal. We're on a real slow start. Sunariza is going to swing. Whiffs again. I hate this Sunariza, man. I think this joint's ass. We're on 3 trainings, but namely it's a pass. So we can technically climb the line. The problem is you're not going to get the value that you need. So we're going to actually commit the boost here. And does pick up the Wargrowl, which hopefully means next turn he has him cooked. When attacking, send 3 to the bottom again. This card is trash. It's going to die, but we do get to turn into the Medusa, which is Digimon I design, which is going to yoink a memory. And then we get the body to burn 1, and it is going to be 1 memory. Boost, training, 0 cost Evo. Does get the mill because we are too big to pop. Training, Wargrowl. Wargrowl mill 2, raid retail. How many cards in trash? Not that many in Johnny's side, and no, only 10. We're going to swing, turn into Megidra. Megidra ain't no way. Okay, so Trix kind of giga through here. He kind of forgot that Digimon I designed is delete by effect, and hitting Serpentine is delete by effect. It wasn't literally, it was the car ride home where he was going over what happened. He was like oh wait, I'm stupid. It was deleted by an effect. So unfortunately, he is going to whiff on this here, and he is just going to resolve the analog youth and kind of go from here. Maybe like, I mean, it's week 0. It's week 0. So he didn't, it just didn't come to mind. The lines are still kind of fresh. We're going to go for another mill 2. Going to go into the Growl X. And I think that he's still slightly too far from being able to do it. I mean, Scramble into Wargrowl could turn it in. So yeah, we're going to Scramble. Mill 2, and then I don't think this wasn't the rush one, so we can't do it. We're going to go Grav Crush, and then training does find the Rush Gilmon off of that one, but we are just going to unfortunately have to scoop it up. Yeah, that security check was a really big one, a really important one that did kind of cost him. But presumably these guys are going to be playing some friendlies, because that's what we do over here at the KnTElixar channel. You finish your games fast, you get extra games.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support the memberships, Twitch Prime and all of that are great ways to do so. And just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video. All right, security set on one side. John will be setting his off the mulligan, and once again we open up with Rookie and the best tamer for the deck. I don't want to see a Tocado. We are going to see the Sunarisamon. I do hate that Sunarisamon. Owen down though, our world champ, and then we're going to see the training actually get the pickup, and then Digimon I designed. Draw one, trash one. Getting rid of the Wargrowl early is interesting. Swing does actually finally hit a target, and then it is going to hit the Gallantmon, and then that's going to be the body getting cleared. Going to go for the Solar, which I don't think has any value in this matchup, but I mean, it is a rookie. Training, and then the youth of today. Setting up the trash nice and early. Delays in the bottom. Tamers in the front. Is going to hit security, and then we get a Megidra in there. Another analog youth though. Gang, are you seeing a pattern here? Are you seeing that maybe we do not need the Goggle Enjoy? I mean, I guess he technically... No, he doesn't even have goggles. He just has the beanie on. All right, training into Growlmon. Does get the pop, so no Mill Healer. Then we get to go Growlmon X, draw one, trash one, training, Wargrowl, Mill 2. That's a lot of cards in trash. So this is going to be swing. So that was, yeah, 20 cards. Is going to die at end of attack. 3 analog use sideways. And the on-deletes of the stack. That's going to be that. Security burn, and we float into Rush Gilmon. 2 Rush Gilmon. Well, so we get the Rush Gilmon. And then we get to add back the piece. Double Rush Gilmon. Okay. We've got Black Growl, both Mill 2. And get to add back the Megidra, which is why we prioritize the Wargrowl. Grav Crush. Oh, he's so dead. Mill 2. 0 cost Evo into Megidra. Megidra. Oh, okay, 1 cost Evo. Does hit for 2 checks, does explode, and there's the Rush Gil to take the game. And since we're going into what is now game 4, that means we got plenty of time to, once again, talk about our members. We got the champions, Shinikari, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solar Ouroboros, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, the Marta FGC, Donkey, All Force Magna, Kraken Security, and Kava, and All Force Magna. And then for our rookies, Greatness Beam, Balfi, Bonsai Beard, Turtle Sovereign, Samuel Larson, Mr. Wiccan, and Marcio. Rookie and training. And is it analog youth once again? He's so consistent with it. And there goes the training. So pretty... we've seen basically identical opener from Tricks every single time. We are going to push out first, then go training. And then we're going to crack the training, go into the level 4. It's like Digimon. And it's going to swing in. Just keeping that aggression up. Eliza going to come down, does get the pickup of both Reptile and Liberator. Nothing found off the Gilmon X, but we do get the pop. And then we do get the Wargrowlmon, checking what's in trash. Let's make the first Megidramon. Check 2, explode. Hatch gain 1, and then we gain enough to keep turn, burn 1, and float. Let's make Gilmon. I'm going to pitch off draw 2. And then we're going to have the Gilmon, Rush Gilmon in the back. So we're just setting it up for next turn, really. I'm assuming he's going to crash that in. I mean, realistically, depending on how much memory gets passed over, this might be game. 1 memory, I don't think is enough. Gilmon X does get a pickup. And then we get to trash 1. Then we're going to mill 2. Oh, yeah, Grab Crush, he's dead. And we saw a Jack Raid in his hand as well. He's super dead. There goes Jack Raid. There goes Wargrowl. Mill 2. Into Megidra. Megidra check 2. Explode. And there's the swing. And we're going into game 5. We're getting a proper grudge match out of these guys. These guys be fighting, swinging. And you could swing by the membership program for as little as £1 a month. You could join the members new, like the members Ashley Wack and Paulo Eduardo de Carrillo, who joined recently at the Digi Egg tier. And then for the rest of our Digi Eggs, we got Solon the Saying, Silver the Traveler, Jack does not exist. Camilo Flores Fuentes, Just Want to Learn, Brian Santa, Infected Griffin, Rodney Bell, Onyx Island, Walter Caceres, Sato, Crown Clown, Feeling Hollow, Give Me That Game in Grey, Jamunos, Evan Turner, Christian Royal, and Jambo TCG. And we got rookie training. Apologies, missed the start of this turn, but you know, gotta shout out everyone. We've got nice long games here thanks to these guys just absolutely grinding, making use of the time they've got. Growlix going to be going in, does hit the Sunariza, so we're safe here. Rare instance where he actually does get the swing, considering using Calling to 1, but we're just going to go for the Digimon I designed to pitch off the Gallantmon. In this sort of matchup where, yeah, it just kind of shows that you can definitely start kind of slow, and if you start slow versus Megi, you do kind of explode. Really, really cool deck that's in 21. Gonna swing, of course, gets the pop. Oh, it's a raid into it. So I guess he's missing the Megidramon, which is why we're digging so aggressively. But whilst you have raid retail, there's no reason to not just play for board. We're gonna make a Lamia in the back, finally, with a 3/4/5. Passes 2. And then yeah, we're gonna make the first Megidramon from the looks of it. Ew, does it with a training, then swings in. It's going to explode, burns the last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Just shy of the Rush Gilmon. I think if we had Rush Gilmon, we fully actually have game here. So we're going to get the Gilmon, and then we're going to get the add back of the Growlmon. Calling. Add back Megidra, add back Gil X. And then analog use. So we don't quite have lethal on that turn, which means maybe we get it going. Gonna have Medieval Gallantmon, that's cute. I mean, we're gonna explode anyway, so it actually doesn't matter now that I think about it. Like, he's not gonna, he doesn't turn off the float. At least we're gonna be able to pick up herself, and then Dimtero, no second Owen, so we're gonna go into a Lamia. And you're probably Giga cooked in this situation. First though, Gilx, Graph Crush, Training, Mill 2 off the Growl. Growlix, draw 1, trash 1. Scramble into Wargrowl. Mill more. Megidramon. Attempt to clear everything. 1 cost Evo. Explode. Gains all of that memory back as we are going to have the Analog Youth. And out comes the Rush Gilmon swinging for the last. So just kind of shows, I think this is a great example of kind of like how dangerous both these decks can be. You kind of saw on a slower roll that the Medusa goes crazy. Apparently Johnny was on Gaiamon. That's kind of crazy. But if you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, look forward to seeing some more games coming out. We've got the finals at Just the Games, and then we've got BT21 footage from Fanboy 3 coming up. So if today's your birthday, then happy birthday. Hope you had a fantastic Easter and are looking forward to the days that come with Digimon. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.